Hi, so I've decided to randomly start a video blog thingy. Not really sure what I intend on doing with it. I've had a friend suggest doing like a project blog where I kind of demonstrate how to do some of my crafts, but I think that would just be way more boring than just me chattering on about nothing. So I'm kind of going back and forth on that one. Yeah, so I am in my room right now, kind of horridly messy. I've been doing a lot of different types of crafts during the summer. I've started cake decorating, so I kind of do that off and on, mainly in an attempt to perfect doing fake foods. My sister and I have gotten into doing, essentially it's called tablescaping, where you lay out a table and such. But we mainly do that for Anime Expo as part of the Gothic Lolita Midnight Tea Competition. This past year, in July, we competed and dressed as two of the main female characters from an anime called Neon Genesis Evangelion. My sister cosplayed as Rei, and I cosplayed as Asuka. I think I always seem to get the bitchy characters, or the evil ones, as it would play out this year. And so we took Judges Award, which is slightly lower than placing. We think that was mainly because we are a huge fan favorite, and so we're going to try to take it all next year, get first. Going to 90% chance do an anime called Rosen Maiden, in which I'll be the lead character, which should be interesting. I've never played a lead before. I've always been supporting. Yeah, sorry about the makeup. I was goofing around for yet another costume this weekend. My sister Kimberly, my brother-in-law Joshua, and I, as well as a couple friends, are going down to Vegas for the Las Vegas Anime Expo, called Anime Vegas, go figure. And we are competing, it's called Masquerade, essentially a cosplay competition, and we are going as characters from anime called Fate Stay Night. I am going as Castor, who is essentially a different version of Medea from Greek myth. So that's an interesting one, but she has blue hair, so we use a eyebrow coloring to dye my eyebrows blue for the week. Luckily, I have blue eyes, so I don't have to worry about contacts. But I also have a blue mascara, so I was planning on doing some blue makeup, and I've decided that looks decidedly clownish, so I'm not going to do that. Gonna probably just go for a more natural look on it, so I don't look so horrendous next to my sister, who looks great in this gorgeous royal blue satin dress. But yeah, so her husband is going in armor. It's bright gold armor. He's I believe his character is Gilgamesh. We also have a character named Archer, which is my brother-in-law's twin brother Justin. His fiance is going as a character that I don't remember the name of, but it looks very similar to a Japanese schoolgirl outfit. And my sister is going as the reincarnation of Arthur, and her name is going to be Saber. So it should be kind of interesting. But back to the tablescaping, which came off of cake decorating. Besides that, I've been doing a lot of sewing this summer. I completed a Celtic quilt, which is all paper piecing, which is a type of quilting that you sew essentially on top of paper. I've kind of referred to it as paint by numbers with fabric, because you follow a certain course, and in the end you get this really cool finished picture. But that is essentially a big 12-month type of thing, where each big block portrays a different month. And so I have these 12 humongous squares that have been turned into an even larger quilt. It's entirely black, with the exception of the blocks, which are multicolor all over the place. I purposely chose colors that didn't match, so that way I wouldn't worry about fitting a color scheme for a month to all the other months. I wanted each month to stand out in its own way. So I think I did a good job on that. So now I'm putting that aside, and I did a reindeer wall hanging for Christmas, where I hand embroidered all of Santa's reindeer, and I put that on wall hanging, which I actually have finished and sitting in my closet, but I'm too lazy to get up, so I will show that at a later date. Did that all summer when my parents were out of town, and then I've started work on a reversible quilt, where it's essentially this really adorable print that's traveling cats. So one side the cats are traveling London, the other side the cats are traveling in Italy and in France. So that should be really, really cute once I get it. I'm still waiting for the shipment on the Italian and French cats, whereas I've started the formation of the London cats. Other than that, I've kind of been goofing around. I've started working with polymer clay. I took a ceramics class in in the spring quarter. Had some extra units, so I decided to take ceramics. Absolutely fell in love with it. And since I can't afford a pottery wheel or a kiln, I've decided to do the cheaper variation of polymer clay. So I've started doing that, and it's kind of been going slow. I need to work on it a bit more. Just haven't been really taking the time to. But I've done some of that, and other than that, I've just been reading an awful lot. And as I graduated with my bachelor's in English, I'm used to reading the classics, and all these really, really heavy, involved books that take all your concentration to actually worm your way through them. So I tend to read kind of the smutty romance books. They're fun, they're easy, great summer reads, quick. I think I've read probably a good 15 to 20 or possibly more books, and I still have a good few to go through before school starts again on the 24th, September 24th, where I will be starting my teaching credential. So we'll see how that goes. Social life will definitely dwindle at that point. Been going to Disneyland a good amount of times, especially this past month. My boyfriend Matthew and I have, sorry, my nose itches, allergies, but my boyfriend and I have passes now. So we've been going kind of randomly. We're actually going again tomorrow, pretty much just to see Fantasmic, because I really, really wanted to see it. We caught part of it when we were there for his birthday on August 9th, and we really, really enjoyed it. So we flat out decided then and there we're going to go back and watch it entirely and definitely get a good center seat, which we will be doing tomorrow. And we'll actually be meeting my mom and her best friend. So that should be fun. At least I haven't been to Disneyland with my mom since I think like 8th grade, so that was what, 8 years ago. But yeah, so that's really what my summer has consisted of. Anime Vegas this weekend, of course. I'll be meeting one of my friends from high school. We actually lost contact a couple years ago and just reconnected via Facebook. So we're going to be useless, silly girls and go shopping on next Friday at Ontario Mills, which has a lot of malls and a lot of walking space. So we can definitely catch up on the past 2 years where we haven't really talked at all. So we're looking forward to that. And after that, it's probably just going to be nose to the grindstone, getting a lot of sewing done, getting some other crafts done, maybe get a couple Christmas presents out of the way, to do, just so I don't have as much to do during the school year, because it's going to be really, really busy. But yeah, that's about it for now, and I will probably be back again soon. Bye!